What's up, my beautiful people? Hello, I'm Trent, aka oTradeMark here, and today we are doing our first episode of our Noob to Pro series. Essentially, we're going to be starting over here. I'm going to show you guys how to rush to the end, because I have a lot of questions. Probably one of my most popular questions I get in stream are like very nuanced questions about how to get stronger, how to get better at anime fighters. And there's just too much to actually try and cover in just like a simple question and answer format. So instead, I'm just going to be starting over brand new and going to the max world or max. I'm not sure when I'm going to end it. Probably max world, and I'll probably just use this as like a time chamber alt or something. Yeah, we're gonna try and go as quickly as possible. Now, a lot of you are asking, are we gonna do free to play or pay to play? I already have a free to play account. Anything that I show you guys pay to play is still going to be applicable as free to play. I think I probably will buy some game passes. I'll try and make it. I'll mention which things are applicable to free to play or not. Like, everything is still applicable. It's just I'm going to be able to do it in less episodes. Okay, so the very first thing that you guys want to do when you start playing anime fighters is you want to go into your codes and you want to redeem the code sub to Fox Panda. Rest in peace, Fox Panda TV. I love you, my friend. Did they really remove his code? That's the only one that gives you flat yen. So the first thing that you should essentially start out by doing, either just getting a few units, or you should come over here and the first thing you should do is verify. So let me walk you guys through the verify process. You come in here, you enter your Twitter name. So my Twitter name is @oTradeMark. If I click verify, you're gonna notice something. Someone else already used this account. That's why I could never verify in the first place. But I have several Twitter accounts. I made one just for this series. I'm going to be real sad if this doesn't work. There we go. We're going in. Successfully verified. There we go. So @Noob to Pro Trade, you can see this is my brand new Twitter account. You have to follow @BronzePiece. You have to follow @RealDireb. And this is so important, guys. This is so crucial. This is giving you, what is it? It's a yen and an XP multiplier, right? I forget how much it is, but it's quite significant. It's like a free game pass, okay? So every player, when they first start, make sure if you come in here, there's a few other things that it might say. It might say like rate limit something. It might tell you, I wish I could redo it so I could show you guys. But you might get a few error messages. Sometimes you either have to create a new Twitter account and follow Direb and BronzePiece, or sometimes you just have to wait. You have to keep repeating this process over and over. Because there is a rate limit, how many players can actually be verifying at once, and if it goes over that, you're gonna have to wait your turn basically and get to a point where you can verify. But we got it done first try, so that's great. We have our yen and our XP multiplier here, and let's go ahead and get started. We have our Goku here. Of course, you gotta start with Goku. Just kidding, you can start with Krillin if you want. You can do whatever you want. Okay, and while we are defeating this stuff, this brings up a good point, because a lot of players have been asking, are we going to do this free to play or pay to play? And I've decided that I'm going to do kind of in between. I will buy some game passes. I'll buy the important game passes, and I don't think I have any Robux on my account right now that I can buy them with, but we will buy some in a little bit, especially the important ones. So let me talk about the important ones here, because a lot of players actually ask this, which game passes should I buy? Okay, the most important ones in my opinion are 2x yen, 2x XP, Luck Pass 1. Okay, so these three by themselves are wait a second. Direb. Dude, is that Blobman? Yo, that was Blobman that just, thank you so much, Blobman. Blobman gifted me 2x yen and 2x XP. So we got 2x yen, 2x XP. I would say the third most valuable one is Luck Pass 1. And then you have kind of an interesting decision after you have these three, okay? So that's 800 Robux to get these three right here. And then, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Is he just gonna buy anyone that I talk about? Let's test this theory. Like I said, the next most valuable Game Pass is probably 2x drops, or 2x drops, or also the backpack ones are pretty important for max opens, and the extra equips are pretty. Blonde man, dude, coming through with the anything I touch is gold. So this is Blob Man. He's carried a lot of you guys. He's also apparently he's an oil lord or something. He's just gifting all the game passes. So once you have the drops and the 2x yen, 2x XP, those are definitely the most important. Okay, start with those. Some of these like fast open and multi open they used to have a lot of value, but since max opens became a thing, they're much less of a value. I would say definitely get Magnet Game Pass first. Also, I like to get Sprint just because it's only 29 Robux, and without Sprint, this game just feels horrendously slow. So, I mean, if you do have like an extra 50 Robux or whatever, definitely buy Sprint Game Pass if you're gonna play this for any significant period of time. It's so funny just to see it pop up. Okay. All right, so auto clicker and teleport I'm gonna actually ask Darab if he can make a little more value from teleport, because right now teleport doesn't have a ton of value, but I think it would have a lot of value if you could teleport straight to areas. Like if you could go teleport straight to something like your time chamber, if you could teleport straight to the time trials, if you could teleport straight to like the shiny machine and stuff, teleport would have a ton of value. And I think right now there's not enough value on it for it to be worth buying. So hopefully, he agrees with that. And then next up, you're going to have a important Game Pass is VIP. Now, VIP is an interesting one because you will get your own avatar fighter, but that's not the important thing. What's important is 25% off of your stars. Long-term VIP... This never ceases to be hilarious. Thank you, Blobman, for the... Are we going to see how deep his wallet goes? If I talk about every Game Pass, what's going to happen? So VIP does give you 25% off of all your stars. That's definitely valuable. It's definitely worth getting in the long run if you're going to play this game for a significant amount of time. Then I would say Luck Pass 2 or Super Lucky is going to be the next one, the next most important one. Luck Pass 2 has some pretty good value. Especially when you're new to the game, guys. I can't stress how important luck is when you're very new to the game. And then I would say probably fast open and multi-open, or a fast open has more value than multi-open for sure. The extra 2 stars might have been nice when the game first came out, but multi-open these days is just like mid. It's really not that great of a value. I would say if you were down to these two, is he gonna go the full? Is he gonna go the full mile, or is he gonna complete the marathon and buy the Ultra Lucky? That's the last Game Pass that we don't own here. Ultra Lucky is the most expensive Game Pass in the game. I would say if you had to choose between getting Ultra Lucky or getting the new, so there is new time chamber thing right over here. There's new time chamber multiplier that you can buy. I would say that the time chamber is actually more value than the... There it is, guys. There it is. Dire of UFC, who is Blobman, the pro Vietnamese AFS player, has gifted us all of the game passes in the game. But I would say if you guys are starting out and this is your first time playing the game, I would actually say save your money from Ultra Lucky and save your money from your Robux from Multi-Open, and instead get the upgrades in the time chamber. They're going to be better to actually do that. But, again, thank you so much, Blobman, for your support. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and just move on. So now we have our VIP fighter. Interestingly enough, the VIP fighter is really bad late game, but early game, look at this guy. He's pretty cracked, you guys. Look, he's 140. This is like basically starting out with a mythic fighter. It's pretty OP early, but it basically does bad really soon. So ask for the most expensive Roblox unit. No, I don't want to get these guys because I want to kind of show you guys at least some of the process of leveling up normally. I would say if you're going to play this game any extended period of time, the game passes are, and the time chamber is the most valuable thing by far. In the long run, they will all pay for themselves many times over, okay? In the short run, if you're only going to play this for a week or a month or whatever, yeah, it's probably not worth getting those. But if you're going to play this for any amount of months, definitely get those game passes, okay? So, the first thing you want to start off by doing is grabbing the first quest, and then you actually want to kind of, you're just trying to speed run these early worlds, okay? So what I'm going to do is basically attack these low world guys and go grab like a star. Every time I have the yen to actually get a few stars, I'm just going to come over here and I'm just going to actually open a few stars. My goal early in this game, did you guys just... What is this luck, dude? I guess it's because I'm starting on a 3+3 luck event. I literally just got an epic and a shiny epic in 2 rolls. Like, that never happens. That's insane. Thank you. Turn on sprint and settings. Make sure if you guys buy those things, you gotta turn these on. I'll turn on the sounds too, but like, what were those opens? That was insane. For like an early open, that's really insane. Can you show the ult of the VIP gamer? Never saw that. Yeah, we can in just a second. But, well, like I was saying, we're basically just opening for a few units. We're not even looking for anything good. Even just like some rares is fine to use. Holy cow, yeah, this luck is... oh, I guess it's because I just got all the game passes. That's obviously why. I forgot about that. Yeah, my luck as a starter player is 9.5, which is actually insane. Usually it would, even if it was a +3 luck event right now, it would only be like, what, 4.75 or something, which is still good. It's definitely going to be, if you guys want to start out on an event, it's definitely worth it to start either on an X or a luck event or a yen event are going to be your 2 big ones to start on. Let's go ahead and equip our best. Early on in the game, it literally doesn't matter what you use. I'm going to say this, repeat this a million times, because even if I got a secret, okay, I would only use that secret for about 2 worlds, and then I would never use Pinky again, okay? Getting like, if you try and open in these early worlds and you are going for very rare fighters like mythics and secrets, you're making a huge mistake, okay? As far as some players asking what the sprint lock does, it just means that you don't have to actually hold down whatever the button is to run. It just auto runs for you. And it's definitely worth it. This is why I said it's worth spending the 29 Robux to get it, because yeah. So now that I have my units, I'm going to sell everything else. Okay. I'm going to mention this again. I'm going to mention it many times as I'm doing this New to Pro series. Don't fuse into units early. Just don't do it. Don't fuse into these. Just sell everything. Now that we have our fighters that are going to carry us through this world, we're really not going to do anything else aside from just farm enough yen to actually get to the next world. Okay. So open this. If you ever get your new inventory things. What is that noise? What is that? You guys hear that? One thing that a lot of players actually, there's a common misconception that the best place to farm yen when you're actively playing is on the bosses. I'm actually going to tell you guys that's incorrect. You get more yen per HP on the smaller units than you do the bosses. So it makes sense that when you're grinding yen to go to the next world, okay, so let's go over here and look at what we need to get to the next world. The next world is 8K. Like, it makes more sense to grind these small units and do our quest than trying to kill the mini boss, okay? So I have plenty of yen to actually go to the next world. I'm not going to waste time here. This is something that way too many players actually do incorrectly when they first start playing anime fighters, is they get to like the mid worlds. They get to around like world like My Hero or Attack on Titan, and they start playing really slow. They stop pushing the new worlds. That's a huge mistake, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of, we might do like a speed montage in this part of the video, but essentially in this part of the video, as soon as you get to a new world, this is what you do. You go over here, and I'm actually gonna pop a yen boost and a luck boost. Bam, bam, claim some stuff. And I'm just gonna open and spend a little bit of my yen, okay? Look, I got a legendary, holy cow, epics galore. Okay, now I'm done. I have enough things that I equip best, and I just sell everything else. I don't need anything else. So I actually should probably stop locking these things, because I'm just gonna be unlocking them so fast. So I'm done with everything else. I'm selling unlocked. It gets me 1.52k, and I can go straight back to actually farming these evil ninja ones, okay? Okay, so again, I'm only focusing on the ninjas that are giving me a quest part right here. And while I'm attacking these, I'm actually just gonna run back and check. It's 50k to get to the next world. So we are at 11k. We're basically just gonna grind straight to 50k and move on to the next world. Again, this is a huge problem players make, is you try and mess around in the early worlds. You try and get some like secrets and mythics early. Don't do it. You guys will have plenty of secrets and mythics once you're strong, okay? You don't need to worry about them when you're early on. And so I'm literally just gonna go back and forth between Evil Ninja 1. Evil Ninja 1 is giving me the most yen per HP. And he's also my quest, so I'm really just trying to farm my quest and yen at the same time. That's all I'm worried about right now. Nothing else, just gonna go kind of back and forth between these Evil Ninja 1s. Also, you'll notice that I didn't actually complete my quest from World 1 to get a mount. That's okay, you don't need mounts early. Eventually later in the game, when you start doing time trials and stuff, it's gonna be really annoying to not have a mount then. But I can always come back and finish the quests much easier later when I have stronger fighters, okay? Again, you want to spend as little time as possible on each world when you're first leveling through it, okay? I'm just going to keep repeating these tips till they're like, you know, so ingrained in your head that you will never forget them, okay? Just rush to the next worlds. Don't worry about doing anything else aside from getting yen and unlocking the next world, okay? Now I have my 50k and I have my first quest completed, so I'm just going to turn this in, and then I'm just going to go to the next world, okay? This is all I'm doing until about world 4 or 5, okay? Is just repeating this process. I come in here, I open with my luck and my yen. Look, I got another legendary, guys. I got an epic, a rare. I'm really, oh my goodness, 2 legendaries. 3 legendaries. Holy smokes. Okay. So again, this just isn't typical, but streamer luck, I guess. 3 legendaries in a row. We hit them, and we're just gonna take it. A Gamepass, Gamepass dude to pro just hits different, dude. So now we're trying to kill punk 1s. We're doing the exact same thing. We're coming in here, and we're just farming these punk 1s as quickly as we can. Okay, so let's see what. Oh, we're at 300k. Holy cow! I've completely zoned out. So we went way past the amount that we needed to get to the next world, but the same thing applies. I get to One Piece. I come over here. Guys, I'm just opening. Oh, shoot. So let's pop one more of these, Again, I'm just trying to get through these worlds fast, okay? So I just want to spend all my yen to get some good fighters. And look, as soon as I equip best, look, these fighters, the rares from this world are actually stronger than the legendary from the previous world, right? So I'm just replacing them. Yeah, so we're at 1.2, or we're at 1.7 mil. We're way past the cap again. We're just gonna go through here. You do want a little bit of extra yen when you go into the next world, because you need to open the new star to get some units. Oh no, we got enough. So this is what I was saying, guys. You want at least 5 that are rare or above. So you'll notice my new My Hero Academy team is exactly 5. So we can go ahead, and we already have these things locked that we don't want to sell. We can just sell the rest. Sell unlocked, get rid of those guys, and then we can just continue to go on. So my hero, it's slowing down a little bit, so I'm gonna actually, thank you, I'm gonna just pop a super yen boost here, because I imagine we'll be farming yen for a little bit of time here. This will help us get through a little bit faster. Let's look at what we need to go to the next world. We need, oh yeah, it's all the way over here. I never understood why this one's over here, but whatever. 7.5 mil to get to the next world. So we'll be grinding this world for a little bit of time. All right, so now we've made it to Attack on Titan. So let's see how long we've been streaming for. We've only been live for an hour, guys. So that was 1 hour in basically getting to Attack on Titan, 6 worlds in. It's pretty quick to actually speed run to the end world. We're gonna call it for this first episode. I'll try and have Subright cut it up and put only the most relevant parts in here, maybe fast forward through some of the other stuff. But yeah, stream, say goodbye to everyone. Malo, Alpito, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
And peace. I'm out of here.